Lubricate the chassis. What's going on? Up here. Seize the most fantastic, most fabulous, more fundamental. Dave, what up, Miles? Who is it? I really gotta get. You really gotta have me. Who is it? That does sound like KC though with the little. What's going on, everybody? Troy Rawlings live morning edition, late morning edition. I knew today I was gonna try doing it on the weekend. Weekend got caught up. Who is it? Okay, that did sound a little raspy. Forever, my lady. Okay. Just a running joke. Miles Alexander. He got his. When I cut his hair the other day, you gotta go to the Master Barber Troy page to understand the joke. You got to go to the Master Barber Troy page and you understand the joke. What I need to put on here? Oh. How was your weekend, Miles? How's everybody? How was your weekend? Big shout out to the New York Knicks. Talking about an underdog story. I mean, even though they're a great team. 53 years, that's awesome. I think it's a couple teams that haven't won it all, but you know. All right, y'all. Welcome to Troy Rawlings live morning edition. This is late, of course, because I'm usually on at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But this morning, I had a lot to do, like rest. Weekend caught up with me, but also I knew today I was going to do a recap because Friday, when I went to record it, usually I like to record it and post it on the page. Well, post it on the page and record it so I can put it on YouTube and everything. I did a full live and Instagram wouldn't let me upload it, whatever. But you know what I noticed? Since Wednesday, the 10th of June, when I interviewed the amazing Dr. Hadia Nicole Green and started talking about her killing cancer and having a cure for cancer, social media has been a little mean to me. Since I started talking about love every morning, that's what this is, obviously. So this is not one of those, just a funny skit or anything like that. For y'all that don't know, my mission in life is to help men and women communicate better in love, no matter what I'm doing. If it's comedy, if it's writing articles for like Sheen Magazine, latest Sheen Magazine on stands now, everywhere, go pick it up. Orange cover, Sheen Magazine. Check out the Dear Troy article. If it's writing for Reach, my blogs, my weekly blogs with Reach LA Angels. If it's writing my books, even when I do my comedy, host events, somewhere in the midst, I'm going to talk about love. Love. Not just sexual, hot butt naked. When I get that feeling, I think I need my coffee. I ain't going to gargle. But yes, love. In the month of June, we're talking about self-love. All month, self-love. So on Friday, we talked about speaking kindly to yourself, the foundation of all love. And that was a good one that I need to record. I need to have it on here. I need to have it on YouTube. So I'm going to recap it, do it again. I'm going to try to do it quick. I was not going to go through a whole bunch of birthdays today, but it's Ice Cube birthday. Happy birthday, Ice Cube. Ice Cube. Yay. Okay. And share this with anybody that you think just needs some love in their life. Just anybody you think may benefit from this. Take notes. Get busy with it. Have fun, y'all. And let's go in. Let's go deep. But good deep. All right, real quick. Let's do a little breathing. It's not really breath work. It's just some good breathing. Get our day started. Even though a lot of us have already started our day, been underway. As you can control, anytime I'm shaved, I got a busy day ahead. All right. Close your eyes. If you're not driving or like walking or running, you shouldn't be walking looking at your phone anyway. So close your eyes, relax your shoulders. We're gonna breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth. Take a deep breath, slowly. In through your nose. And inhale love, peace, joy. Exhale anger, hate, doubt, fear. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Inhale through your nose. Try to fill your diaphragm, not just your chest. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. All right. Welcome, everybody. Yeah. So Friday, if you came in on the live Friday, I was piggybacking off of, on Thursday we talked about self-esteem. All of these on my timeline, but you can also catch them on the Troy Rawlings live YouTube channel, but also on the LA Radio Now. Well, all of these are on the Troy Rawlings live YouTube channel. So, like I said, the whole month of, let's get out of this Zen music. I'm up now. We up this morning. How many people did watch the New York game? That was New York ran on them. And I mean, just a great story. Everybody's using it for motivation. Each one of their games, they came from behind. It was a pacing thing. And Mike Brown's just a great coach, too, to think about it. When Mike Brown actually won a championship with San Antonio, I think I don't know if it was when he first started coaching, but as an assistant coach under Popovich, he won a championship with San Antonio. Full circle moment. He beat San Antonio to win his first championship as a head coach. So congratulations to Mike Brown. The city of New York is going crazy. Calm down, y'all. Don't destroy anything else. All right, y'all. Working definition for self-love. Remember, June is the month of self-love. This is Troy Rawlings. If you're just tuning in, Troy Rawlings Live morning edition. This is a late morning edition recap on Monday, June the 15th. And take notes. Take notes. If you got time to watch this, take notes. If you're at work and you just listening or you're working out, let it work with you. Let it work with you. All right. I forgot it's late in the morning. Hey, Annika. Is that music too loud? Too bad. It's funny because this is a little crooked behind me, so I feel like Spider-Man. I'm like, yeah, we got you, Spider-Man. Remember, Spider-Man? Batman. You old enough to remember when Batman criminals used to come on, and since they were crooked, they would always be spinning or something. Is Batman around? Y'all don't remember that? Go back and watch the old Batman with Adam West. And every time a criminal come on the screen, it's like they were crooked. It was like they were trying to say they crooked. Anyway, before your time. All right. So, working definition for self-love. An appreciation for oneself that grows from actions supporting your physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Treat yourself with the same compassion, respect, care you would a close friend. I go even deeper and say a relative. Even deeper. Can you do that? Because usually we have unconditional love for our children. Can you treat yourself with that kind of unconditional love where you got that kind of grace? If you're graceful to your children, and some of y'all. So today and Thursday we talked about self-esteem. Friday I did a whole live on speaking kindly to yourself, the foundation, but it didn't record, so I'm doing it now. And I'm gonna make sure I do the proper things so I can record it, put it on YouTube. Plus, I don't think I shaved on Friday. So, did I shave on Friday? Was I clean cut? I can't remember. Speaking kindly to yourself is the foundation of all love. The internal dialogue you maintain shapes your confidence, energy, and decisions. Treating yourself with the same compassion you offer others helps build emotional resilience and reduces stress. That's from the Volunteers of America, Northern New England. Speaking kindly to yourself is the foundation for all love. And we talked about this before. and I say it a lot. People get upset because this person speak to me. I said, yo, remember, how a person speaks to others is how they speak to themselves. How you speak to others and how you treat others is usually a reflection of how you treat yourself. Hands down. Scrooge was a mean motherfucker. To himself first. He didn't do himself right. When you went back into Scrooge, A Christmas Carol. You remember that? I don't know if y'all remember that. But Charles Dickens. One of my favorite movies. I have the chimes on my ringtone. How you talk to yourself is usually going to play out in how you talk to others. How much grace you give to yourself is usually going to play out in how much grace you give to others. How hard you are on yourself. If I talk to people and they hard on, I got a friend and me and him were talking yesterday. And I hear some of the stuff he says about people in general, but also the type of woman that he wants and stuff like that. I listen to him, and I'm like, how you feeling, brother? I know people hate when man, stop trying to analyze. I'm not, let me say this also. Somebody broke this down the other day. I am not a licensed marriage and family therapist or family marriage, LMFT or whatever. I'm not that. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. It's just my mission. I'm a writer. I'm an author, comedian, and I have been doing a sex, love, and relationship tour for the past comedy-based tour, and with our books, me and Yonder, for 22 years now. And this is the vein. It started from my mom talking to me about mainly about sex. Kind of had to learn about the love thing, and that's a ongoing thing. It's easy to talk about sex. It's easy to talk about sex than it is money. I went on the streets of Hollywood. You can look it up on my YouTube channel. I can prove it to you. At Troy Rawlings Live Hollywood Boulevard, and I go on the streets asking people my taboo hot list, taboo hot seat questions. I tell people all the time, if you talking to somebody and y'all sexy and it's getting all sensual and such, and oh yeah, she's bad. I say, you ask her, does she have any STDs you need to know about? He's like, why would I ask that? I was like, didn't y'all say y'all was sexting? Don't you want to know? I'm different. Sheen Magazine posted it twice, so they loved it. So if you want my taboo hot seat, DM me. I'll send that to you. It's the ultimate icebreaker if y'all always ready talking about breaking ice. If y'all talking about melting some ice and getting wet. Okay, let's get to the next thing. We're talking about self-love today. We're just talking about self-love. Speaking kindly to yourself is the foundation of all love. It's Monday, but let me cheer up. Monday's a great day. It's a new beginning. I love Mondays. So, speaking kindly to yourself is the foundation of all love. The internal dialogue you maintain shapes your confidence, energy, and decisions. Treating yourself with the same compassion you offer others helps build emotional resilience and reduces stress. You know, you might be stressing yourself out just by the way you catastrophize things. Catastrophizing is like, as a kid, oh my God, if I fail this test, my whole life is over. No, if you fail the test, you're probably gonna have to take it again. They're gonna throw me out of school. No, if you fail the test, you might be able to take it again. It's all right. If I lose my job, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably get another job or start your own business. It's perception. My man Yonder has a post today on Facebook, and he does it daily while he's doing his morning walk. He does a daily encouraging word. Love you, brother. It's my best friend and book author, partner, writer. And perception. Your perception is everything. And what we're finding out right now is that speaking kindly to ourselves is the foundation of all love. What? How is that possible? I thought it was how people treated me. I thought it was how my parents dropped the ball with me. I thought it was how I was abused or molested. I thought it was this, that, and other. Jack Canfield talks about 100% responsibility. And the misconception with some people, they think 100% responsibility means I was responsible for 100% of everything that happened to me. No, that's not it. You are responsible for how you move forward. So, speaking kindly to yourself, implementing that helps tremendously. All right. Oh, just a quick confession. I've been doing this golf rival game and I ran into a spades game yesterday online. I'm usually not playing the video game stuff, but sometimes you need some mindless things to addictive. I see how they're making millions off these games. Okay, reframing your inner voice. Reframing. Lube the chassis, boy. Lube. Me. Oh, yo, and thank you to everybody that's responding on my comment videos when I do my little comedic comment videos. I'm listening to you. I hear you. You're helping me craft my material. Not only my material for the stage, but you're helping me craft the material and everything that I'm posting on a regular basis. And my goal is to get up to doing like 10 pieces of material or postings a day, some way, shape, or form, even if I have to get it automated. I'm not gonna do it every day, but I'm gonna try to knock that out for y'all. Like as if this was an actual full-fledged network, because working that muscle helps me develop the full-fledged network. So thank you. All right. Reframing your inner voice takes intention and practice. Practical ways to build a habit of positive self-talk. You might want to take notes. The friend test. When you make a mistake, ask yourself, what would I say to a dear friend in this situation? Then offer those same gentle, uplifting words to yourself. That's from YouTuber Chibs Okirik. Sleep meditation. Is it? Okay. All right. Sleep meditation. I want to be sleep. I want to be fully asleep. I don't want to be. Okay. When you make a mistake, ask yourself, what would I say to a dear friend in this situation? Then offer those same gentle, uplifting words to yourself. Yeah. Now, it doesn't mean being oblivious that you made a mistake, because it's hard to correct something that you don't think you did wrong. But some people go hard on themselves. Some people go hard. Are you one of those people that go hard on yourself when you drop the ball? How long does it take you to get over something and kind of move to the next thing and shift? Some of us, it was during the NBA finals. Was it the 29-point comeback game? It was the 29-point comeback game during the NBA finals. Josh Hart comes down the court. He has a breakaway to give the New York Knicks the lead over the San Antonio Spurs. He has a breakaway. He's by himself. It looks like he's going to dunk the ball. And right near he gets to the rim, he just releases it. It hits the back of the rim, comes off. He was by himself. Most people said if he just dunked it. And Josh Hart came back down the court. It was close. It was the last couple minutes. And you could tell he was upset. He came down the court, did something, they had a foul, and he fell down and sat on the floor, and he dropped his head. His teammates came to him and picked him back up immediately. His teammates came to him and picked him back up, and go watch it, it's in the highlights. He picked him back up immediately. It was like, probably was telling him. But another thing people don't realize, unless you watch basketball and understand that. I forgot the brother's name. But the point guard and the shooting guard and Josh Hart all went to Notre Dame together. They played in college and got a championship there together. And they were talking on Good Morning America today. And one of them was like, it's a lot easier to play. It's like, it's second nature. We know what we're going to do. But the friendship and camaraderie, do we pick ourselves up like that? Like, we're quick to help a friend, pick up a friend. You got some girls on here now. Your girl call you with something going on. You be like, girl, I got wine and ice cream on my way. Where you at? No, we going out. What's up? Same with your boys. I hit a wall one day, and I never forget my boy Ed was like, where you at? I was like, home. He was like, oh, let's go. Need people like that. But can we do it to ourselves? Sometimes we can't do it for ourselves. We need other people. But on the base tip, when it's just you, what are some of your practices? So the friend test is a good one. Rephrase your self-talk. Catch yourself using harsh, absolute words. I always mess up. I'm always messing up. I can't believe. I always do that. when you start using word like always, they're very finite. They're very, you don't always do anything. Everybody ain't bad. Every man or every woman ain't ... Stop using every. One of the biggest things I say in my show, and y'all know this when I do my lives, my Taboo Talk lives, my Troy Rawlings live, Ron Cut, says stop saying all men or why do women or why do I say some or most, because you ain't been with everybody. Stop. So stop using I always in a negative connotation. You don't use I always. I always win. I always win. Even when I'm losing, I'm winning because I'm learning. And I'm optimistic to a fault. But even with that, when I get down on myself, it crashes, y'all. So I have to have the tools or have the thing or have the people, or sometimes I just need a daggone nap. Sometimes you just need a nap. Old folks need it. I ain't old. Okay. So the friend test, rephrase your self-talk. Catch yourself when you're using harsh words, absolute words, like I always mess up, and consciously soften them. I made a mistake, but I am learning and doing my best. Soften your words towards yourself, just like you would lovingly. Be more loving to yourself. And that's a big thing. I think one of the main issues, talk to women and men about this all the time. Where are the women? Where are the men? Where this? Where that? Where's the lovingness? Where are we being loving? Where's the loving kindness? Y'all may think it's funny when I say stuff like invite a dude over for dinner, or invite a girl over for dinner, or cook for them, or just, we can go out. But if everybody's talking about they're working so hard and they got to make the money and they got to make the bag and they got to make the money and they got to make the bag, why not do something that's old school, classic, easy way to get to know somebody? And I know you're like, well, I don't trust them to invite them over my house. But you invite them over your house if it's sex time, or her. But you don't trust them to cook for them? Or no one knows how to cook? No one's cooking? No one can cook an egg sandwich? You don't got no one's buying lunch meat and bread? You can't get some bakery rolls? They got pre-cooked meals now that you just heat up. And you can throw away the packages like Miss Doubtfire. To me, that's my love language, food. That's one of them. But being loving, like our speech to one another. The sister was on here earlier. I don't know if she's still on, Annika. One thing I love about her, she's doing events where we're learning how to be more intimate, more compassionate, more loving towards one another. And she's a poet as well. And that speech, how we talk to one another. One of the things that pushed me in this direction, even writing Butt Naked Honest Conversational Foreplay for Dating, my first nonfiction book. I also have the ebook. So if you're on here and you DM me and say, hey, I'd love the book, I'll send you a free copy of the ebook today. Okay? Yeah. Rephrase your self-talk. Catch yourself using harsh words, absolute words, and consciously soften them. Daily affirmations. This is a big one. And you hear a lot of people talking about this. But I've said this to people. How many of you, women and men, have ever looked in the mirror or look in the mirror every day and say, you're beautiful, you're doing your thing? Guys too. Man, you look good, you handsome. You're a sharp dude out in these street. I got me a little mirror now. What is that? I don't know where I got this from. Okay, where did I get this from? I forgot the sister's name. I forgot the name of it. Did an event, hosted an amazing fundraising event. And this says, sometimes you forget you're awesome. So this is your reminder. This is a little mirror. And it's me. And I'm beautiful. I'm Muhammad Ali beautiful. Ooh, and I got the shea butter rocking. I'm moisturized and beautiful. Oh, we got to do something today. We got to do. Daily affirmations. Counteract negative habits by intentionally practicing statements of worthiness and patience. Counteract negative habits. By the rephrase self-talk was by Psychology Today, and this piece is by on YouTube, Wake Me Up. Counteract negative habits by intentionally practicing statements of worthiness and patience. Back last week, is this? Oh shoot, we in week 3, y'all. The first week we talked about self-worth being that you're worthy just by waking up, just because you have breath in your lungs. I don't know if I ever thought about it that directly. And even in the spiritual side, if you're going to church or the mosque or synagogue, or you're hearing anything, anywhere you go to get uplifting messages, should talk about your worthiness. But for a man especially, to know, men, if you know that you're worthy of love and goodness and kindness and lovingness, men, I'm talking to men and women, but I need men to know this too. Women, you have the theme songs, girl, and all this, the Beyonce, you have theme songs that help you. Men don't have a lot of theme songs that pump us up to love ourselves. So men, you are worthy to be loved, to be treated kindly, to treat yourself kind. You're worthy just because you're breathing, not because of your job, not because of your accolades, just because you're breathing. Self-worthiness. Counteract negative habits by intentionally practicing statements. And this, let me give y'all another snapshot, y'all. Why am I doing this? Why I do this? Because this is how I talk to me daily. This is how I keep me going. This is how I think about the next thing I'm supposed to do, and daily putting it into action and trying to be a better person, because I got some stuff to work on too, So counteract negative habits by intentionally practicing statements of worthiness and patience. Okay, let's do a quick recap. We're talking about speaking kindly to yourself is the foundation of all love. The internal dialogue you maintain shapes your confidence, energy, and decisions. Treating yourself with the same compassion you offer others helps build emotional resilience and reduces stress. Stress is one of the leading causes of disease, y'all. Also moving, also taking a walk. If you're dealing with I'm not going to say extreme arthritis. I don't know all the depths of it. You know what got me one day, and just sidebar, this is what my doctor said. One time I'm getting cupping. I have an amazing doctor in San Gabriel, Dr. Charles Sy, and he's doing cupping and stuff. He's like, oh, you have infection. I was like, oh, what kind of infection? You hear infection? Like, what's wrong? He said it may just be arthritis. I never heard anyone refer to arthritis as an infection. The Chinese doctor, so I love Eastern medicine because they different mentality. To me, a lot of Eastern medicine practitioners seem like their goal is to heal, not to medicate. But I love all of it coming together. So, love my nurses. Come from a long line of them. But walking, moving, all the things that are loving to yourself. How we eat. I had to do a detox this week. And the first detox, you ain't got to do nothing extreme, popping pills and powders and stuff. Just go and get yourself some vegetables and put the bread down for a minute. Just go and get her some nice thing of vegetables. And I'm about to go too deep. I'm regular. Anyway. So if you make me a sandwich, make sure it's well divided and good bread. All right, y'all. Reframing your inner voice takes intention and practice. It takes intention and practice. Do it every day. A lot of people have told me they feel dumb, they feel weird talking to themselves in a mirror. But I guarantee you've said negative stuff to yourself or about somebody else. If you start your day talking to yourself kind, you'll be surprised. Just try it. And you don't have to write a whole dissertation. We just seen a Michael movie. And one of the things that his nephew said was the deep thing of studying and going through the whole process, and the 2-year process of just studying his uncle and going to the house in Havenhurst, in Encino area, Havenhurst area, and seeing his notes of how much he talked positive to himself. Think about this. At one point in time, the world loved Michael, and at one point in time, he was ridiculed, called a pedophile, but this man had to keep stuff up around him that he talked to himself a certain way. So we see the greatest entertainer that ever lived, but he said, I want to be the greatest entertainer that ever lived, and people were that. He spoke those things into existence and then did the work. So you want to be better, you want to have better, you want to love better, you want to be loved better, start doing the work of just looking in that mirror and saying, I love you, you're doing great today, you have a phenomenal day, you're going to be awesome, do your thing. Pat yourself on the back. You know, the friend test, rephrase your self-talk, daily affirmations. These are just some of the things you can do. This has been me. I'm Troy Rawlings. This is Troy Rawlings Live Morning Edition recap from Friday. If you caught it live Friday, this one I'm going to make sure it records and it's on YouTube. You can catch them on my YouTube channel, Troy Rawlings Live YouTube channel. But also on my page is my amazing, if you have time, it's it's 90 minutes, but I get to sit down with Dr. Hadia Nicole Green, the phenomenal, beautiful sister who is curing cancer. And she needs our help. She needs our donations. Spread the word, especially if you have some celebs or anybody that's affected that wants to give, but everybody can give. I think she has a goal of 20 million to start human clinical trials. And I've seen online folks raise that in a day. And it wasn't for cancer. It wasn't to heal people of cancer. She's already doing the technology. And amazing interview. Amazing. I'm thinking the sister was a brilliant scientist from Africa, even though we're all from Africa. She is a sister from St. Louis with a story a lot like us. Check out the interview. It's on my page. But I love y'all. Have a great, wonderfully blessed day. I will see y'all in a bit. I'm going to try to go live on TikTok today. I'm going to try to do some NBA golf stuff today. I don't know, but I'm going to write me a short goal list because I also have another project I'm working on the residential side, not the business side today. So happy summer, y'all. It's June. We in the middle of June. It's the 15th. It's only 30 days in this month. What's up? All right. Love y'all. Peace. God bless. One love.